Hey guys, I am back. I am doing a very different video today. Medical history and stuff. Yeah, about my life. So yeah, join me. Okay, so it all started, I would say, about a little over a year ago. So I started gaining weight tremendously. Like, it was just piling on, and the entire time I was like, what is going on? I wasn't eating too crazy and I was still pretty active, so for me to suddenly be gaining so much weight, I was just, I was just really upset. But I was like, you know what, it's probably, I don't know, like, it's just, maybe I gotta work out more. So whatever, I didn't really think much of it. I've always had migraines my whole life, so that's not something that was something that seemed off or anything. But my periods also were always irregular. I get my period sometimes twice a month, sometimes 3 times a month, and sometimes once a month. Like, it was just crazy. It was everywhere. It's always been like that. My cramps, I have them for a good 2 weeks. Super emotional. Basically, I'm all out of whack. And I was tired of it. And I'm like, you know what? I can't miss work all the time every time I start my period. I have to move on. I have to live my life. I gotta pay some bills. So went to the doctor. That was my main reason for going to the doctor. So I went, and they did some blood tests on me and sent me to get an MRI. So in my head, I'm like, why are you taking me to go get an MRI? Like, that's nothing to do with what I'm here for, but doctor knows best. So go to the doctors, I get my MRI done. I didn't really tell anyone that I was getting all these things done, tests done and everything. So they found a tumor in my brain. So I'm gonna kind of read how they explain it. So what they wrote on this form, and I keep saying the word wrong. Everyone tells me I say it wrong and then they pronounce it differently. So I'm just gonna say it how I think it's pronounced. The pituitary adenoma. So what is it? So a pituitary adenoma is a benign, not cancer, tumor found in your pituitary. The pituitary is a small gland in your brain that makes hormones to control other organs and tissues in your body. So a pituitary adenoma can put pressure on nearby nerves and brain tissue. A pituitary adenoma can also release high levels of hormones that affect how other organs and tissues work. Here are some signs: headaches, changes in your vision, tender or enlarged breasts, difficulty getting pregnant. Of course, migraines is something that I always thought, whatever, like it was normal. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention this. I had milk coming out of my breast. And I was like, what is going on here? I never had children, so it was a freaky thing. So that's also one of the main reasons why I went. But anyway, we found out my prolactin levels were super high. And yeah, it was because of the tumor. So there are different ways to treat it. So for example, medicines, which can decrease hormone levels when they're too high. Surgery can be done to remove it or decrease the size of the pituitary adenoma, and radiation therapy or radiosurgery, of course, to kill the tumor cells and the size of the tumor. So my provider, my doctor, decided that it would be best to go through the medication side of things. So she prescribed me, she put me on bromocriptine, which is how it says it's pronounced here. This stuff sucks. I just think my body takes so long to get used to the medication, because I was on it last year for like a month only. And that whole month, my body was just not used to it. Every morning I wake up extremely tired. I struggled a lot with it because I was just suddenly always so sad. I was just suddenly feeling so down, like I'm fatter now and I have a tumor in my brain, and sometimes I'm just so moody. Like sometimes I just don't want anyone to talk to me. I just want to be alone, and I don't want to be bothered. I just don't want to talk. I don't want anyone to talk to me. And my family would come in and try to talk to me about stuff, whatever, and like, not on purpose, but I would just be so frustrated because I just wanted to be left alone. I just wanted to be in my room and not talk to anyone, you know? And I think it's one of the hardest things that I struggled with going through this, because everyone always wants to talk to you, and everyone always wants to come in your room and see what you're doing and what's up, what are you doing, you know? I just said that, but you know. Medication itself will say things like, contact your doctor if you feel fatigued, anxious, or you have sudden mood changes. That is what I feel all the time, and that is what I feel even worse now on this medication. So I actually have an appointment coming up soon, so I'll be able to talk about that with my doctor. But so I guess I'll get all caught up with that stuff. But there's other things on here that also when I should seek immediate care or call 911. Ready? These are all the symptoms that I feel all the time, but apparently it's normal. Okay, it's normal, but it says to be careful, but it's normal, says my doctor. Whatever. I don't know anything. I'm not a doctor. So you have severe headaches. I always have them. You feel dizzy. I am always dizzy, especially in the mornings. You have sudden weight gain or weight loss. What does it look like which one does it look like I'm getting? Which one? Your heart rate is faster and stronger than normal for you. You have sudden vision changes, blah, blah, blah. So basically, the medication sucks. The way it's affecting my body, it sucks. Going through this, it's like, not that many people understand what it's like for your hormones to be all over the place all of the time, and you just suddenly feeling so sad, and you just suddenly feeling like there's no hope for you, you know? And I think it's important for people to know that you're not alone. And even if you're not going through this, even if you don't have a benign tumor, which is a blessing that it's not cancer, but even if you're not going through this and you're just, you have anxiety, or you're depressed, or you're just going through a lot of things in your life, I just think it's important for you to know you're not alone. Like, I'm with you. If you guys want to message me, you know, either through Instagram or Facebook or through here, whatever it may be, I would applaud you too. I would appreciate it if you did, because I always feel like I'm the only one going through this. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna make a video. I have been down for a year. I have been just so sad about my life, so sad that I'm fat, and that no matter how much I work out, it doesn't go down. Eat healthy, it doesn't go down. So I decided, you know what, oh well, I'm just going to try harder. If what I was doing before is not working, then I'm gonna change something. And I decided to stop feeling sorry for myself and to get the freak up and start doing something. And it's hard, man, it's hard. I get you. I know, because I just look at myself sometimes and I'm just like, what happened? And it's tough. But I just wanted to make this video because I think it's important for us to be there for one another. And also, if there's someone out there who's going through the same thing that I am, again, you're not alone. I'm here. We may not know each other, but I am here, and it sucks. And yeah, basically, I just wanted to do some updates since I am back on the bromocriptine, and I guess we're gonna see how it's going to affect me this time. I mean, it's been almost a year since I've last taken it, so I guess we'll see how my body handles it this time. I'm a little more active. I've been running every day for at least 20 minutes. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but for me, it's a lot of improvement because I don't run. I've always been a lifter. I loved lifting, but I've taken lifting, I've done heavy lifting and barely any running. So now I'm starting to focus more on more cardio and then more reps with lightweight. It is really hard to get myself to go to the gym, especially on this medication, because I'm always just so tired. I'm exhausted. I go to work, I get home, and I just want to sleep the whole day, but I'm trying my best to motivate myself, and I've been watching all these videos and stuff of motivation, and you know, like, do it. You're the only one who can change your life, which is true. It's true. So anyway, thought I would share it. Of course, still getting a lot of side effects, you know, headaches and stuff. But yes, so I am going to follow up again in 3 months. I know that's like a long time from now, but in 3 months in regards to this. Actually, probably like in a month. I lied. I'll do it in a month. Just to kind of go over how the medicine is affecting me again. If any of you actually going through this and are taking the same medication, or maybe you went a different route, maybe you got surgery or you did radiotherapy or whatever to get rid of this tumor, let me know. I would love to know, because you know what, again, like some people may not see this as a huge deal, but it's different when you're going through it. It really is. I don't know. That is all. I hope you guys, I hope I didn't scare you guys away, and I hope that people who are not going through this don't like have crazy pity on me, because I can't, like, don't have pity on me. I had enough pity on myself for the past year. You know what I mean? I had enough pity on myself for like the entire world to ever have pity on me, you know? So, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. I will follow up again in a month as far as my health is going, how my hormones are reacting to this medication. And I should be getting another MRI in a couple of months, so we can see if the tumor has shrunk any. And yeah, that's all. And I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you guys commented on my video or reached out to me. I'll post my social media things on my description box. I know this wasn't makeup related, but yeah, have a good night or day or morning or whatever. Bye guys.